Welcome back, all you fragrance fanatics and beauty babes. Today, we're going to be going over some perfume news and updates, and I've got my puppies with me here today. I have Derby and Penelope with me on the bed right now. Sadie's downstairs. She's being a drama queen, so. Let me see where we're going to start. Okay. First, I wanted to show you guys this really quick because I love stuff like this. I am in the process of reorganizing my perfume catalog and making it look more colorful. And I don't want to do just alphabetical order. I'm wanting to do like top 10 in alphabetical order up front, and then have like a place all for like perfumes I love, but I could live with that, you know, like they're not my like ride or dies. And then maybe like ones that I like towards the end in an order of some sort. I don't know. I haven't figured out exactly the order, but I'm printing them back out instead of just typing everything out. You know, it's not colorful, it's not fun to look at, but now they're fun to look at. I printed out like for instance, you know, there's Soleil Blanc, and I print out everything there. And then whatever I kind of like really get from the perfume and love about it, like I'll write it down at the bottom and like stuff like that. Like, isn't that so much like it's so colorful and fun to look at, and it's organized, and ooh, it just really satisfies my OCD. I have my tablet on the charger because somebody forgot to plug it in last night, so I'm on like 2%. That would be me. I forgot to plug it in. And so I have everything down on here, what we need to go over. And I also wrote it down on my paper here, because I have to keep everything written down of what I'm planning on saying, because if not, I will ramble and ramble like I'm doing now. Okay, so first up, we have Killian is coming out with a re-release of an older perfume that they had. It was a men's perfume, but they're labeling this one as for men and women. The old one was called Bad Boys Are No Good, but Good Boys Are No Fun. And it was a Coca-Cola, lime, cinnamon, apple, nutmeg, you know, I'll put it all up here, what it is. And so the new packaging and the new name is going to be called Born to be Unforgettable. I'll put it up here. And as you can tell, notes are going to be very similar. It looks like the only difference is that there's not going to be any apple in this new one, and there's going to be vanilla in the base instead of the amberwood from the old one. And when I saw these notes for this new one, Born to be Unforgettable, I was obsessed. Coca-Cola, lime, I mean, you know, nutmeg, cinnamon, these are all my favorite things. I'm so excited, but it's not out yet. And I was like, are there any other like Coca-Cola perfumes out there? I would love to get my hands on one. So I was looking through, trying to find some other perfumes that have Coca-Cola in them. And there was one that was called Coca-Cola Bomb. And that one looked interesting, but like, holy crap. Like it looks like it has a ton of sugar, like sugary sweetness in it. I mean, because it's got Coca-Cola in the top, middle, and base notes. It's got brown sugar in the top notes, caramel in the middle, sugar in the base. Like that would be like a sugar bomb. And I was like, that's a bit too much. But then I saw this other one, and I was like, wait a second. I know this name. Where do I know this name from? And I remember watching some reviews on this perfume, Tonka Cola. So when I saw this, and I looked up, and it seems like it's it lasts a long time on your skin. From what I've been reading, it's a really good perfume. And the notes look amazing. The only thing, I wish it had the lime. That's what really excites me, is the Coca-Cola and the lime. That, I don't know, something about that just makes me thirsty. But this one, I think, will also be really good. So I went ahead and bought it. It hasn't come in yet. I got it off Amazon. And I'm not sure when this Born to Be Unforgettable is coming out. I haven't seen any like actual release dates on that. If I do, I will get back to you on that. And then next, oh, I wanted to tell you all. So did you know that March 21st is National Fragrance Day? I mean, you all may have already known that, but I had no idea there was a Fragrance Day. But yeah, March 21st is National Fragrance Day. So like, I'll definitely have to post a video on that day. Yeah. Next up, do you guys remember when I told you in the last video about Crumb Couture, about how I wanted to get it? And anyway, so I went on their website and I was buying it, but I saw that they were going to be coming out with a new release. And it got me really excited because it's, I'll put it up here. It's called Vanilla Vice. And it's supposed to be like a vanilla milkshake, vanilla bean milkshake. And I am very excited about this one. So I stalked their Instagram and was just like ready to pounce when this got released. And so I bought it. It has not come in yet. When it does, I think I'm going to do like a dedicated review on it. And then we've got Tiger Lily by Viktor and Roth. Does anyone know when that's coming out? Because I sure don't. I have been looking everywhere trying to figure out when this is supposed to be released, and it won't tell us. There was this, I'll put it up here, this little video on Instagram they kind of posted as a little teaser, but it really doesn't give you much information, just coming soon. Like when is soon? Because I really want to buy this perfume when it comes out. So the Ellis Brooklyn perfume that I had talked about last time, they said they had given us this, and I finally found out what it is. And I'm kind of disappointed, you guys. They're coming out with a peaches body mist, and I don't know, I'm a little underwhelmed. I mean, I like body sprays, but I was really hoping it was going to be some sort of perfume, and it's just a body spray. It might be a hair, no, it doesn't say hair, it just says fragrance body mist, peaches. And I'm kind of bummed out. And did you know, like, a lot of their body sprays or body mists are like almost $50? I mean, you do you, and spend your money how you want, but you're not going to see me buying a $50 body spray. So that was kind of a letdown. I mean, I'm sure it smells great, but, you know, I can get a peach body spray at Bath & Body Works, or, you know, I don't know. I forgot to mention this in the last video. They are coming out with a new Le Nuit Trésor Les Parfums, is what it's called. And I'll put up, like, what it's supposed to kind of be there. And I mean, it looks like it's gonna be nice. Warm spice, cacao, rosy, woody. I mean, it doesn't really seem like my cup of tea, but I mean, it seems like it would be nice. And speaking of Le Nuit Trésor, oh my gosh. I have the Le Nuit Trésor Nude. Is that what it's called? Le Nuit Trésor Nude, I think is the name of it. Oh my gosh. Wait, it's in here. It's in here somewhere. Okay, found it. Yeah, Le Nuit Trésor Nude. This one when I first got it, I thought it smelled nice and I liked it. But now that it's been sitting for a while, like there's just something about perfume. Like I just love to let a perfume sit for a little while because I just feel like they always get better. Anyway, now that I've let it sit for a while, oh my goodness, it is like this creamy citrus sunshine is how I describe creamy citrus sunshine. And it's like sweet and tropical, it's a little powdery. And I was putting, because there was another similar, not the same, but there's similar La Vie Est Belle Soleil Crystal. I had that one out, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put them on my hands and kind of, figure out which one I like better out of these two. And honestly, I like the Le Nuit Trésor better. The La Vie Est Belle Soleil, I always say Est Belle, because I'm looking at it and it says Est, but I know it's not. It's not. It's La Vie Belle. La Vie Belle. I know this. I'm trying to retrain my brain to see that word differently. La Vie Belle Soleil Crystal. There we go. That one is softer and less. So the Le Nuit Trésor. Oh my gosh, it's so confusing. La Vie Belle, Le Nuit Trésor. The Le Nuit Trésor is stronger. The projection is more there, and it's more citrus. You get like a nice citrusness to it that the Soleil Crystal does not have. So actually, at this moment in time, I am liking the Lancôme Le Nuit Trésor better than the La Vie Belle Soleil Crystal. Okay, oh my gosh, you're snoring, baby. Okay, next up, we are going to talk about this like, I don't even know how this started on the internet. The Delicia Drench by Sol de Janeiro. How everyone's talking about how they're like it attracts spiders and stuff, and oh my gosh. Okay, so I had actually, instead of just going by what people say in reviews, you want to do your research. And I looked up some articles that are actually like science backed. And the professor in one of these articles, I'll just read it to you because he says it better than me. Okay, so this is the article. UC College of Arts and Science professor George and his students study wolf spider. Yeah, it was wolf spiders, what they were saying. Very specific spiders were being drawn to this Sol de Janeiro new lotion, body lotion. And while his research has revealed some startling behaviors, particularly in the way that they communicate visually and through vibrations, they have, I was also doing research on wolf spiders, and there's over like 2,000 types, and they have really good eyesight. Like out of all the spider types that there are, like that's one of the ones that have the best eyesight is the wolf spider. So he's never documented wolf spiders running to the smell of body butter. It says the post was following up on a 1-star brand review posted on Reddit that suggested the lotion attracted spiders, and not just any spiders, but wolf spiders, which has a fearsome name, but are actually so harmless. The new urban legend gained traction when other posters suggested the body cream contained spider sex pheromones and chemicals used to signal reproduction. But George, who has published more than 200 studies primarily on spiders, told the New York Post that pheromones are highly species specific. Let's see. The internet is a great source of information, but it's not always accurate. And someone putting a dab of body butter on a tissue and reporting it on Reddit that it attracts spiders does not count as research. And then I read this other article from the New York Times, and I'll link all these down below if you want to read them, just for fun. It said that, and they had a point, and as soon as I heard it, I was like, duh. So when did this lotion, this new lotion is the one that's attracting spiders, especially wolf spiders, okay? When did this lotion come out? Right when it started to get cold outside. What happens when it gets cold outside? All the creepy crawlies want to come inside because it's warm inside. So that is what's happening, if anything. I don't think they're attracted to any lotions. They're just coming inside, and people are noticing that there's more spiders in their house, and they're maybe associating it with their body butter. But anyway, I just thought that was really interesting. I just wanted to debunk it in case anyone else had any questions about what was going on about that. But yeah, so you can buy that lotion, that body butter. I think it says $22 for 2.5 ounces of that new body butter. And it's supposed to be like really moisturizing or hydrating, or I don't know. They all do like specific, all the different body butters do like specific things that are in that Sol de Janeiro line. Okay, so we have talked about spiders long enough. Let's move on to another thing. The next thing I wanted to bring up is just a cautionary tale. I love Indigo by Nest, and I love Lychee Rose is one of my top 10 of all time perfumes. Absolutely cannot live without this perfume. Love it. And I was looking into some of their other perfumes. I was like, oh my gosh, they're all amazing. I blind bought Sun-Kissed Hibiscus, because Sun-Kissed Hibiscus, I mean, doesn't that sound amazing? And it does have white florals, which I'll tell you about in a minute, but it's got coconut, tropical, latonic. I really thought, wow, this is going to be an amazing perfume. The only thing is, when I wear white florals, if there's a lot of white florals, sometimes it turns straight to soap on my skin. I don't know. Is anyone else like that out there? Or is there something particular that maybe isn't white floral, that as soon as you smell it or as soon as you spray it on your skin, it just turns to soap for you? White florals does that to me almost every time, unless they're mixed just right and there's a bunch of other stuff to kind of help balance it out. But normally, if there's a lot of white florals, I'm gonna smell like soap. And so this has the coconut and the frangipane, which I love those two. Oh my goodness, I love those notes. And then amber at the base, which is nice, but the whole middle is nothing but white florals. And I know that Orange Blossom does not do this to me. Orange Blossom is good. Orange Blossom is my friend. She treats me good. But Gardenia and Tuberose, I think those are the two culprits, because as soon as I sprayed this on my skin, it turned so soapy. You guys, I was so disappointed. I was disappointed because it looked like it would smell so good, and I was also disappointed in myself because I bought a full bottle without testing it out first. Did we learn nothing from 2023? You guys, I have got to stop doing that. Stop blind buying, or just get little, testers or samples or smaller roller balls or something to test it out before I commit to a full bottle. So now I'm stuck with something that smells like, now I will say I'm not gonna get rid of it just yet. I want to keep it for a little while. I'm gonna let it sit, because it could be the time of year that's doing it, or it could just need to sit for a while. I'm not giving up on it yet, but for right now, it's like white floral. But you know, I will say this. It smells like, on me, it smells like soap. Straight up soap. But like on testers or on other people, it makes me think of this is what a rich girl on a yacht on vacation would smell like. Like that's it. Picture Paris Hilton on a yacht in the middle of summer. She's on a vacation. She's got her sunglasses on. She's got a white bikini on, laying out on her yacht, sunbathing. This is what she would smell like. That perfume is like dead on. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to say was that I want to talk about Adol Nectar with you, because when I first talked about this perfume, like, again, I liked it, but it wasn't like a love, and it really didn't last very long on me at the beginning. But after I wore it and after it sat for a while, oh my goodness, I have fallen in love with this perfume. Now it's one of those where I don't know if I could ever live without this perfume, which I would have never thought for Adol Nectar. What? But this is, I sprayed this on my skin, and it is the most, because when I first talked about it, I said that it wasn't like a salty popcorn or a buttery popcorn. It was just like a light, fluffy, airy popcorn. And I guess it's because the perfume needed to sit, because now it is totally different, which is why I wanted to come to you and tell you this, because I wanted, you know, things have changed. So I need to retell you what I think about this perfume, because it's amazing. So it's got the roses, and then it's got caramel, popcorn, and vanilla. This is the saltiest, butteriest, mouth-wateringly creamy and fluffy sweet popcorn. Oh my gosh. And the roses are so, like, they're almost candied. They're almost like dripping in caramel, these roses. And it's so sweet, salty, buttery. So I put this on my skin. Okay, normally I don't wear perfumes at night like this, but I was like, I don't know what got into me, but I put it on my skin, and then I was like, oh my gosh, this smells so good. Went to bed, had a dream about caramel popcorn, and then when I woke up the next morning, I could still smell it on my skin. Like, it is the lasting power on this is amazing now. And it makes me want to try the summer one that they have, Aurora. I want to try that one as well. But I need to remind myself to get a tester, not the full bottle. We're not making the same mistakes we did in 2023, okay? We're not doing that. So that is all I wanted to, oh my gosh, she's snoring so loud. Hi, baby. Look, she's totally dead right now. You wanna wake up? Her eyes are like rolled back in her head. Penelope, you wanna say goodbye? Wanna say goodbye, Penelope? Little Penelope? Okay, you guys, I tried not to make this video too long, but I am known to ramble. I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe got some new information out of it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.